Hey everyone, if anyone's there. Okay. Let me just wait a few minutes before people come on. Gotta go with the camera. Let's see, let's do some adjusting. All right, there we go. So welcome everyone. I just want to begin by saying this is our gentle yoga class. We'll be spending the next 50 minutes just doing some nice gentle movements. So some of the guidelines for the class: always take care of yourself. If you are in a position where it's painful and like it's going to do harm, go ahead and stop the exercise immediately. Ask me questions in the chat box or raise your hand. Also, or just unmute yourself and let me know your question. Maybe someone else has the same question as well. For the setup today, if you can have a couple pillows to set yourself up so you're sitting higher, that'd be great. We're going to do a lot of seated positioning, so especially if you have a tight lower back or if you've really been doing some sitting on either the couch or at a desk that you're not familiar with because you're working at home, or doing a lot more cooking or standing. Anything that would create some more back pain. Sitting up higher today is going to be more helpful. So my cushion is probably like 5 or 6 inches. It doesn't have to be that high. You can also sit on a block. Sometimes that is better, or a stack of books, or even a small stool. So anything that's going to let your hips relax. So let me go ahead and take off my sweater. Okay, so I want your hips to be, legs to be lower than your hip bones. So it's going to take some of the pressure off your lower back. If you're sitting in this position, and I just have a little blanket so my ankles can, and your hips just kind of come up like this, I want you to take some blocks too, or books, so your knees are supported. So not only is your lower back supported, but even if you're sitting up higher, your knees are still up because your hips are tight. Find a way to prop up your legs so your legs are really supported. So that being said, what we're going to be working on today is a lot of twists for our spine. Twists are detoxifying, and they also are calming to our central nervous system, which I think a lot of us need during this time. Maybe you are hopefully, you're getting used to this new normal for the time being. You're less anxious, and you're feeling more safe and feeling like your your relatives are safe and they don't have, they're not getting sick, which that's the case for everyone. But this is a great time just to have quell any of those anxieties, fears, and just detoxify from your whole body. So let's begin. I want you just to close your eyes and just tune in for a second and see how you're feeling. And we're going to take 3 fire breaths of clearing all together. So a fire breath is, lion's breath actually, is you're going to look up to the ceiling and stick out your tongue as you exhale. So inhale, and then you're going to go, you're going to do that 3 times. And as you do that, really think of you're releasing anything that's stuck or you no longer want in there. Your hands could just be placed down into your laps. And let's start now, 3 breaths all together. Inhale, exhale, and again, inhale, exhale. Last time, inhale, and exhale. Now close your eyes again, focus on your breath. Imagine your ears are over your shoulders are over your hips, and your hips are just nice and gently placed into the surface below you. Start with just some simple arm movements. Inhale, bring your arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale, pull your hands down center. And again, inhale, up. You can slightly lift up, and if you have some shoulder issues, you can just stay wide. Then exhale, lowering down. Again, inhale, lift up. And exhale, down. Hold your hands right in front of your heart here. Close your eyes gently. And just think of an intention that you have for today's practice. Do you want to be more calm? Do you have a mantra you'd like to say? Anything that just comes to you. Just set whatever intention you want for today's practice. And if you get stuck or feel really uncomfortable during the workout, just go back to your mantra, go back to your breath. Child's pose, lying on your back is always an option as well. And then on your next inhale, go ahead and just bring your right arm over to the side. If sitting up high, and if you have a book or a block, go ahead and just bring your hand on the block just to begin with. And go ahead and change over. You're just going to go side to side. Inhale. So right now, I'm not really looking for form much. I'm just wanting you to get a little bit of side bend movement before we move on. So inhaling and exhaling. You can do it slower than what I'm doing or faster, just as long as you're connecting your inhales and your exhales together. Do one more. Then go ahead and hold it there. Next time you come to the right, I'm just looking for it on my bolster. I'm going to bring my hand down to the ground. Go ahead and do whatever is good for you. And then today I'm going to bring my hand back behind to my lower back to open up my chest. And I'm going to turn my head and drop my chin to my chest. So I'm really stretching out this side of my body. Pull your belly button in and then stretch your neck, let your chin drop. Then again, inhale and exhale, let your chin drop. Then again, inhale and exhale. Then on your next inhale, go ahead and come back up. Your arms can go to that side or back up towards the ceiling. And then go to the left. So when you bring your arm to the left, try not to go in front of your body or behind. Think of the arm as just right in line with the shoulder. And it's also making a straight line from your hip. Bend your elbow if you need to. Then just take a moment, reach. Make sure this opposite hip is pressed down. And then bring your hand into your lower back or whatever feels comfortable. Then again, just turn your face towards the ground. Drop your chin to your chest. And as you press your heel of your hand into the mat, the ribs are going that way and your head's just being heavy, pulled by gravity. Take several deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Hold it there. And then rolling up. Bring your hands up towards the ceiling and then draw back into your heart. Now we're going to do some twists. So I'm just going to change the cross of my knees just for circulation. Now as we twist, same thing. Depending on what you want to do for your shoulders. Your arms could go here or up here, or they can go down lower. Think of inhaling as you come to center. And then exhaling, you're just going to take a nice little twist to the side. Inhaling up and exhaling, twist. Really just follow your own breath. The idea is to take a full inhale for one move and a full exhale for the other. Then when you start the next inhale, you're coordinating that movement and full exhale and inhale together. Breathe, inhale, and exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Go do your own timing, or you can follow me, whichever is best. Then one more. Once you come to the right again, hold. And just nice and gentle hold here, and your arm could be behind your back, or it can be on the ground or on the bolster on the pillow. So my hand is on the bolster right behind my tailbone. Then I want you to think of inhaling, lengthening your spine straight up, and then exhale, think of, so twisting the rib cage around the spine. Think of your spine as your axis, and we just want to twist the rib cage around. So start at the base of the ribs. Then the shoulder girdle has a little more flexibility. So that's just, your shoulder girdle just follows because your ribs go. And that's all we're twisting right now. Lengthening up and then trying to twist that rib cage. Think of the right side of the ribs are going back behind you. And again, inhale and exhale, twist. And inhale and exhale, twist. Hold it here. Now, if you want a little bit more of a twist in your upper thoracic, you could twist the shoulders, just gently though. Inhale, exhale, twist a little more. Pull your belly button in tight towards your spine and lengthen the spine, hold. Then just gently turn your gaze over the opposite shoulder and hold it there. And breathe. Take a deep exhale and then unwind. Let your spine relax. See how your right side feels. Uncross, recross your leg. Just for circulation. Feel nice and centered. Sit bones down into the bolster. Lift with the waist. Then inhale up. I just like to use my arms just to kind of help spitting catch. Then hold it again. We're just beginning, so these are really kind of baby twists. Pull your belly button in for support. Inhale and exhale, twist. Again, you want to think that the left rib cage is twisting back behind you. Your spine is still staying on its axis as you twist and hold. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Inhale up and exhale. Hold it here. Take a moment, really think of breathing through your chest and your lung. I'm just seeing if anyone has any questions. And then twist a little bit deeper. Keep breathing. Now from here, if you want to twist a little bit more in your thoracic, go ahead and just bring your shoulders around. Pull your abs in taller. Inhale, lengthen. And then hold it here. Stay in a twist. And just bring your face around and look over your opposite shoulder. Hold it there and breathe. And then unwind. And just let everything kind of move around. Now I'm going to have you cross. You don't have to keep crossing. I just do because it's better for my knee on this side. So from here, we're going to do some cat-cow that's seated, and then we're going to do some circles to the right and circles to the left. So let's start with just some nice warm-up. So if you can, pull your belly button in and arch, pressure rib cage forward, lift your chest up. Then exhale, pull your waist back, let your head hang. And then again, inhale, press your chest forward. And then exhale, let everything hang back. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Two more, inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. Hold it here, really round. Let the upper back round, let your lower back round. Breathe. Try to drop your chin to your chest a little bit more. And then on your next inhale, come all the way up. Now, before we go on to the round, I just want you to see I want you to just do a little movement to the right and a little movement to the left. Think of your ribs, your hips are staying where they are, so they're grounded into the cushion below you. And your rib cage are just switching right and left. Come back to center. Then start right, press your chest forward, then left, then back. If you're feeling any pain or pressure or the lower back doesn't feel good when you're doing your circle, usually that just means you have a little bit of tightness there, so just don't make your circle that big. Start small, and then as you start loosening up those muscles, then try to make your circle bigger. Same breath. Inhale as you go right to left in the front. Then exhale as you round back left to right again. And then another thing you could do, if say you're going to the back and you start feeling your back muscle when you're rounding, try to pull your abs in more. So you're just not sitting in your back, but you're lifting with your waist, round and forward. And again. One more time. And then come back to center. Reverse it. Go back, pull your abs in, go to the side, come forward, and again, round back and around, and side and forward, and round, back, side, forward, round, back, side, forward. And let the head just kind of go with you. I'm keeping my head straight forward just to kind of see what's going on, but you don't have to. You can round and open, and then like round, pull back. Do what's best for your body. 2 more. And last one. Hold it here. Sit up nice and tall. Keep slipping forward. And I'm gonna change my grip again. Now we're gonna just an open twist. So inhale, lift up, exhale, start to the left this time. I want you to twist back. You're gonna keep, so as your body's twisting left, your left hand's gonna go behind you, and your right hand is gonna go onto your right knee. So same hand, so right hand, right knee, twist to the left, hold, and you can lean back a little bit here. And I just want you to think this hand can just, it feels a little nicer if your hand is either on your right hip or on your lower back. So your elbow's out of the way. And you're just gently giving yourself a little bit of a pressure here. So you're just nice and open here. Inhale and exhale. Now let's just try to move the cervical spine more. So you're looking behind you a little bit more. Inhale and exhale, twist. And again, inhale and exhale, twist. Then keep it here open. Just turn your gaze again to the opposite shoulder. Rotate the shoulder blade on your back. And the shoulder keeps hiking up. And then exhale, unwind. Just kind of wiggle it out. Again, inhale, arms can come up. Exhale to the right, left hand on the left knee, right hand on your lower back. Look behind you. And again, inhale and exhale. Keep breathing as you look behind you. Inhale and exhale. And again, breathe. And then turn your face, go with your gaze. I keep on hiking my shoulder forward. You don't want to do that. And then unwind. Let everything loosen up. So now let's go ahead and I'm going to have you lower off the bolster. Just press it to the side. And this is a great time to grab your blanket or your towel. And just make sure that you have enough padding for your knees. You can take your blocks and bring them so they're up at the beginning of the mat. So let me see if this is better. Okay, this will be good. So from here, come to a kneeling position. If this is too much to sit back, you can sit on your toes. That might be too intense too. But just play around with it. You can also sit on a couple of books or your blocks. And just find a nice place where you could sit kneeling on your knees. If you've had knee surgery or if this doesn't work for you, go ahead and come up to here. If this doesn't work for you, go ahead and wave at me to see what I can help you with, okay? So if you can, I want you just to sit back onto your heels, pull your belly button in, and then a little bit of core work here. I want you to pull your abs in, let your head go down to the mat, and let your hands just fall to the side. We're just in a nice traditional child's pose. Inner thighs squeeze together, head lowers down. And then on your next inhale, go ahead and come up to all fours. Open up your knees so they're as wide as your hips. Rotate the shoulder blades down and pull your belly button in. Think of pressing that waist back. Really tuck your toes. Then, if you're having any wrist issues, if you have books, you can raise up the ground to meet you, or you can come down, bring your elbows onto the books. If you don't, you can also bring your elbows down so you're not all your pressure, all your body weight is not into your wrists. So find the position that's right for you. Then we're going to continue on with some cat-cow. So just start into a cat. Really press against the ground, let your head drop. Then on your next inhale, lift your tail and your head towards the ceiling and hold it there. Then round, let your head go. Drop your chin to your chest. Now just shake out your head right and left, up and down. Let any tension go in the top of the cervical spine. And then really press your hips forward. Let your head really go. And then sink the chest forward. Lift the chest up. And then round the opposite direction. And then again, lift up. And round. One more. Inhale. And then on your next exhale, again, round it here. This time, open up your knees wide. Then just bring the big toes together and sit back into a wild child. The arms could go out in front of you. Your head could be on a block, or it could be down into the mat, and you're just gonna hang out here. Inhaling and exhaling. On your next inhale, come back up to all fours into tabletop. This time you're going to move your right arm forward, so it's a little bit forward in front of you, like a foot or so. Then you're going to do a little twist. You're going to take your left hand, reach it up towards the ceiling, open up. Then you're going to take this left hand, feed it underneath you, and your hips are going to stay forward. Now your shoulder is going to go into the mat, and the side of your Left side of your face is gonna go into the mat as well. Bend the right elbow up to the ceiling and just hold it here. See if you can straighten out your hips a little bit, and you're just stretching in your upper thoracic. Then on your next inhale, go ahead and unwind, lift up, lower the hands underneath, then wild child, knees wide, big toes together, sit back, let your head go. And now on your next inhale, come back up. Again, you're going to adjust knees underneath your hips, flex your feet, hands underneath your shoulders. Left arm now is going to go out in front of you a little bit wider. Then right arm is going to come up. Look at the arm above you. Then feed this right arm underneath you. Hips stay back. Bend your left elbow and just let your try not to lean on your temple, that little bony part of your skull that juts out a little behind your temple, behind your ear. And just hold it there. Just breathe. Think of tailbone and hips are straightening out. They're still nice and even. You're not twisting your hips towards the left. Just letting your upper arm relax. And breathe. Then on your next inhale, go ahead and unwind, look up, and then lower back down, bring your hands underneath. Again, child's pose, wild child. Go all the way back. And then come back through. Again, find your tabletop position. Then use your abs, roll up onto your knees. Let me know if you have any troubles. Looks like everyone is good. So I'm going to do this from the side for you. So your abs are going to pull in. So you can start with your right or left leg. Doesn't matter. We're going to do both sides. You're going to I'm taking my left leg out to the side. So my foot's off camera, but it's going to be like this, parallel. So heel is right in line with my hip. Toe is facing forward like I'm standing. Abs are in. This leg, my right leg hasn't moved. I'm going to use my block over to my right side. You don't have to use anything. You don't have to bend that far. We're going to do some side bends. Gate pose. So I'm going to start inhale, right arm to the ceiling. And then my left arm, I'm just going to let my arm just slide down my left leg and just reach over to the side. With my neck, I can look down, I can look straight ahead, or I can look up at my elbow. For me, my neck today, I'm just looking down is good. Now, tight abs, lift your arms straight out. Now start tilting and dropping to the other side. Grab hold of your block, or you could go to the floor. And you want to think that this side of your body is just doing a big stretch. Shoulder, hip, heel, arm, ear in line with your shoulder. Again, you can turn your face and look towards the ground, or just look straight to the side or up at your elbow. Take a moment. Think of tucking your pelvis, reaching through the heel as you pull the shoulder down and reach through the crown of your head and your fingertips all at the same time. Then tighten the glutes and the abs, come up to the side, and now bend back towards the left leg or the right leg, whatever leg's extended. Again, same thing. Inhale. Now we're going to add a flow. Lift. Go side to side. Find the neck and the shoulder position. that best suits you. You can go really slow. You can go a little up tempo. Mindful to use your abs and your glute muscles to do the movement. Keep reaching side to side. Then the next time you come to the extended leg, hold it there. Take a deep breath in and try to reach more through your waist as you pull your abs in. Let the head go. Take a deep breath in, exhale it out. Inhale and exhale. And then come back up. Other side. Hold it there. This side you might want to lower down a little more and hold the stretch. Abs in, tailbone tucked to the back of the knee. Fingertips reaching away, and then slide the shoulder blade on your back. Let your head go completely. Even if you're facing front, up or down. With the neck tension and holding release. Press through the heel. Keep pressing those hips forward. And then to come out of it, you're gonna wiggle forward. So you're gonna bend your torso forward. Hands are gonna go underneath your shoulders. Now you're gonna bend your knee and just extend the leg out behind you. Just balance here. Just gonna do a little balance. You can add your other arm if you want, but we're just re-engaging. This is gonna be our resting pose. Then lower the knee down. Use your abs, come back up to kneeling. Move your block to the other side. Extend your right leg out or the other leg. Same thing, heel right in line with your hip. One leg might be easier, one leg might be more flexible. Just never know. Really think of your heel right from your hip. Abs in, soft joints. Inhale, arms come up. Then drop the right arm along your leg. Your left arm is going to come up and around and reach to your extended leg. Hold it there. Pull your belly button and tuck your pelvis forward. Get a nice stretch through the left side of your body if your right leg's extended. Then use your abs. Find the place. You can use your block. Hips go forward. Your right arm now is reaching to the side. And I'm just going to turn my face. So I'm just checking in. Okay. Pull your belly button in and let your head go. Let all the tension go from your neck and head. Tighten the abs. Tuck your pelvis. Then inhale, coming up, use your abs. Then reach it over to the other side. Head position is up, straight ahead, or down. Then add your flow. Just keep going right and left. Keep checking in on all the points. Is your glutes active? Is your tailbone tucking towards the back of your supporting knee, which for me is my left knee? And just see how, if you can go side to side, just getting a nice stretch and some movement through the waist. This side is always a little more difficult for me since I have a whole left side body injury from a fall I had years ago. Do one more set. The next time you come to the extended leg, hold it there. Press those hips forward. Let your head just go down and take a moment, reach your fingertips towards the right, tuck your pelvis, pull your abs in, and slide the shoulder blade down on the mat or your back. Keep breathing. Then, on your next inhale, come up, and other side. You can look, and you go on this side, you can lower down a little bit, but more of a stretch. Really think of tucking that pelvis, letting your head go, and reaching through the right heel. Then on your next inhale, come back up. And then bring your hands forward. Then bring that right leg back behind you. And just chest out that ab strength just a little. Keep pulling your belly button in, lengthening through the heel, abs in and up. And then lower that knee down. This time you're going to go back into another wild child. Hips down, head down, and breathe. Then inhale, coming up. Now let's have you, so I'll just stay profile for this. Now I want you to sit onto your blanket. If the bolster is more comfortable or something higher is more comfortable, please go ahead and wrap that back. Just keep your blocks or books handy. So today we're not going to, I don't want you to stretch forward. I want you to think more that the upper body is heavy and you're really just letting all of this tension go, not by stretching your back forward or your hamstrings, but by curling in on yourself. So find all those areas of tension more closer in towards your center point, not stretched away from you. Do you have any questions about that? Comment, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's begin. Legs are out. So really just wiggle. You want to feel that your sits bones are grounded. You can move the flesh out of your bottom if you want. Legs are just comfortably out in front of you. Feet are neither flexed or pointed. They're just natural. Take an inhale here. Sit up as tall as you can with a straight spine right now. Then drop your chin to your chest and allow your upper body just kind of slump forward. If you need to, go ahead and you could bring a couple blocks, a few books, you could play around with it. So I just want you to start with your head supported. So it could be just this high. And you're just rounding in your lower back and what you're doing is allowing the muscles that insert into your skull here to really take a moment and really relax. Deep breath, inhale and exhale. And then as you feel more, as gravity just gently pulls in your neck and you start to feel more open, go ahead and you could change the position or you could keep it the same. But breathe, inhale and exhale. Let your head be really heavy wherever it is. And then on your next inhale, from all the way up, just bring your blocks to the side. Take your right knee in towards your chest. We do this seated a lot. You just want to think of pulling that knee in towards your shoulder, your chest. So really think that you're hugging your thigh in towards your belly. And imagine and actively feel that as your belly button goes in and up underneath the ribcage, your torso is coming forward, shoulders are back, heels extended. Pull your belly button in and up. And then now, as you twist towards the right, bring your left arm around and just hug. Right arm's gonna go back behind you into another twist. So left leg extending and just use this arm to pull. If you want more of a twist, you could do this. This is just a nice, gentle, hugging motion just to release your lower back. It's kind of like doing a supine twist on your back without having that much intensity. So lengthen the spine, twist a little bit more, then lengthen and twist. Last time, breathe. And then come back around. Go ahead and hug that leg again. Now, take your right foot, cross the left leg. Now you're going to twist to the left, same thing. You're just going to hug the arm. If you want to hook it on the other side like this, you can, or a hug is completely acceptable. Then your left arm's going to go behind you as you stretch out that way. Lift up and twist. And lift up and twist. Hold it there. And then gently unwind. Bring this foot back. Extend it out. Take your block. Breathe. Bring your head back into your block or book. If you don't have any of that, just think of here. Shoulders are more over your hips. And you're just letting your neck release to your knees, letting your lower back open. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. But if you can, if you do have something here, it's just nice to press into that area. Feel your head really supported. Then on your next inhale, come up. Then bring the left knee in. Take your hands, you can interlock them together, pull that knee in. Shift your weight forward. You want to sit up nice and tall as you pull. So the torso is pressing into the thigh and the thigh is pressing into the torso. Shoulders on your back ideally, and you're just lengthening out of your waist. Keep breathing here. Lengthen. Now, hug your right arm around your left knee and extend the arm back behind you. Again, you can just bring some spider fingers and just lengthen here. Good. Twist, hold, belly button in. Every time you inhale, think of lifting and twisting. And lifting and twisting. Again. Good. Reach through that straight legs heel. Lengthen through the crown. Twist. Then gently unwind. Come back around. Hug that knee in towards your torso. Sit up taller. Then take that bent leg. Cross it over your straight leg. Start twisting towards your bent leg. Again, you can hug here or you can hook. Find your position. Press that foot and calf against your thigh and lengthen as you twist. Inhale and exhale, twist. And again, inhale and exhale, twist. Keep breathing. Pull your belly button in. Press the knee into the elbow, forearm. One more breath, inhale and exhale. Then come back around. Gently extend the leg out. And this time, bring both your knees in and let your head just drop onto. So you're going to let your forehead rest on your knees. Then you're going to scooch forward. So on the towel, your tailbone, so you're not right on the tip of your tailbone in front of it like we were. We're sitting behind our sits bones, behind our tailbone, more on our sacrum. Pull your knees in and just find a balance. If this is too much, just alternate one leg at a time. If this is feeling okay, just come up into a boat pose. Arms could be right by your side, they could be by your feet too. Then just think shoulders back, lift your chest, squeeze your inner thighs together. Belly button in, hug those inner thighs together, lift your chest, breathe, breathe, breathe. We're gonna hold it here for like another 30 seconds. You always have the option to come out of it, but see if you can get a little bit more of your inner thighs together, a little more. abs in, your chest lifted, your arms reach, shoulders back, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then lower down, let your head drop into your knees. Then we're gonna get ready for a longer Shavasana today. So remove your blanket and just find a nice setup. So you can bring a blanket underneath your head. I'm gonna demo some options. So you can kind of curl it so your cervical spine is supported. You can bring blocks or books or your bolster or a pillow underneath your knees. Or you can bring a block or book and underneath your heels so you're supported. So find whatever supported, or you can do none of that and you could just lie onto the mat in a traditional Savasana. Dead man's pose. I can't say the word today. So once you're in a comfortable position, rotate the shoulder blades so they're back under, so the blade of your shoulder blade is flat into the mat. Then let your arms just fall naturally to the side. If your feet are on blocks, again, let the legs turn out naturally, however. Same if you have a bolster underneath your knees. Just take a moment here, wiggle any last wiggles, and then close your eyes, and you can think of the mantra or the intention you set at the beginning of your practice in this position. Hold on to it, remember it, and then let everything go. Let go, watching your breath. Allow any noises that come in or out not to disturb you. And just allow yourself to be completely grounded and supported by the earth underneath today. And I will let you know when it's time to come back. Now, just bring your awareness back into the room. Become aware of how you are breathing. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. You can circle your ankles and wrists. And gently move your head from side to side. Then when you're ready, just remove the props, however it is that you feel sway. Reach your arms up over your head, press the belly to the ceiling and reach your heels from your hips. Keeping your left arm up over your head, roll over onto your left side, making your head rest onto your forearm as a pillow. Pull both your knees in really tight for a fetal pose and just let your
heart turned towards the ground. Take a couple deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Using your right arm, press up into the ground. And then come back into a seated cross-legged position. Let the shoulders relax down your back. Inhale, bring your hands towards your heart. Exhale it all out. Drop your chin to your chest. Repeat your mantra. Honor yourself for coming to the mat. Know that anything that you worked out, anything that got unstuck could be left here on the mat. You don't have to take it with you. Take another inhale and exhale it out. Thank you for joining me. I wish all of you lots of health, love, light. Namaste. Bye. Thanks for joining. Let me know if you have any questions. You could go ahead and leave comments or text me or email me. See you on Friday.